Yo, what's up YouTube? So, the old DP battle that we all knew and loved is dead. It's gone, but that doesn't mean it's over. We could still bring DP battle back to life, and I have the solution. I traveled far and wide to all different parts of the world to gather the solution. I went to the Great Wall of China. I went to the Taj Mahal in India. I went to Christ the Redeemer in Brazil. I went to Chichen Itza in Mexico. I went to Petra in Jordan, and finally, I went to the Colosseum in Italy. I have a whole list in front of me, by the way. Now you might be wondering, oh Alan, what could you possibly have that could bring back the fun in DP battle? We're gonna wish with Shenron. Okay, on a serious note, the fun in DP battle is gone, not because, oh, the playstyle is different, oh, Zebra stashing costs 2 key bars now, oh, it's so much more passive, this and that. It's not even about the mechanical changes. We will adapt to the mechanical changes. If you watch my live stream from yesterday, you will see that I've adapted really well, and I was practicing with my viewers, and my viewers started adapting really well as well. So we will adapt to it, and we will start to have fun again once we've adapted. What is really killing DP battle are all the exploits going on. They are game-breaking exploits, even worse than the old DP battle. The worst thing that happened in the old DP battle was maybe items getting glitched into no item battles, people coming in with full key gauges and all of that bullcrap. But now, when the timer hits 60 seconds, if you switch a character or if you transform in any form, you will get a full health again. You will get 100% health. And doing that could change the tides. It could make you win the game or even lose the game if your opponent does it better than you. Now, I know in a previous video I said, oh, it seems like it's damage based, but it's not damage based, it's health percentage based. So, long story short, if they switch in all their characters and get 100% health, and you don't do it, you will lose the game. And that just ruins the experience of DP battle, and I just haven't been having that much fun. Like, I still play it, and I still win a lot of my games because I know how to navigate around it, and I'm able, if I down one of their characters, it doesn't matter how many times they switch when 60 seconds is up. They're done for, right? So it's frustrating. I could still have some fun doing the DP battles, but it's definitely not as fun as the old DP battle, and I really hope they fix the game-breaking stuff so I could, have some fun again. But anyway, I'm going to be showing you guys a video of that exactly that happening, and enjoy it. Like and subscribe. So, here I am commentating over Exploit Heaven. As you can see, I'm still using a 5-character team. I think there are still some advantages to having a 5-character team, but I always played a 5-character team because I loved variety. I don't really like playing the really high DP strong characters. I treat it like Pokemon, right? I've always felt like the legendary Pokemon, they were cool in design, right? I really liked them, but playing with them just felt boring, right? I don't really like playing with really, really strong, overpowered characters. But hey, that's what Dragon Ball is all about, so I don't blame you if that's what you like, right? It's just what I personally don't like, and that's why I love playing the low DP characters who are weaker, But here I am going against Schizo Pyro. He is a viewer of mine, very chill guy. I really like him, one of my favorite viewers. I would consider him a friend. We talk from time to time. He is using Giants. A lot of people thought Giants would be extremely nerfed because of all the changes, including me. I thought Giants would be nerfed, but Giants are just as strong as before, especially if you're using especially if you have low DP characters, which you probably do have low DP characters. You can't have a full team of all high DP characters anyway, so they could bring out their Giants and create mismatches when your low DP character comes out. And with the nerf to Zebra stashing, getting around Giants is a little more difficult, but you could see I'm still managing well. All you have to do is just use your dash attacks. So you could use your short dash attacks. Most times I like to dash to the side twice, and then use my dash attack on the second dash. That way I have their back, and I get to break through their super armor. He hits me with an ultimate. I'm pretty silly for standing still because I know Janemba's ultimate is a grab ultimate, so I shouldn't have stood still, and that did a lot of damage to me. But back to what I was saying, How I counter giants is I use my dash attacks a lot. So I'll dash twice to the side and attack them. If I'm using like a grappler character, like maybe Spopovich or Rikum, I'll hold perception a lot of times and my gut punch will get them. The reason being is because they spend a lot of ki doing short dashes, so you have to be careful with the amount of short dashes you do with the grappler-esque characters. But with the ki and speed characters, use your dashing. Previously, I liked using Z-burst dashing a lot to take their back and stagger them, but now you could just use high-speed dragon dashing, like what I just did there. High-speed dragon dashing is just as good of a counter as Z-burst dashing was. It doesn't take as much ki either, so that's great. But regardless, I didn't really need to do that. I have SS2 Gohan as my 7 DP character. I could break through super armor right away. I Z-burst dash at him. Unfortunately, my combo just doesn't connect. I did not mean to do an explosive wave there, so I spent 2 skill points for no reason. And here's the zoning game. This is neutral game right here. He transforms. He gets a full ki gauge from this, so that's pretty advantageous for him. Characters who gain a full ki gauge when transforming, it has become stronger because getting a full ki gauge now is more important than it was previously. Okay, now I figured out Baby has after image. I forgot he has after image. I've played with Baby before. Yeah, I was gonna make a character spotlight on him. Too bad they made so many mechanical changes to the point where all the character spotlights I had in the vault are useless. So that's why I haven't been making many character spotlights. I will get back to it once I adjust to the new mechanics. I know I said I've adapted to them, but I don't think I've completely adapted to them. But once I have, I think I could start doing character spotlights again in DP. But if they don't fix the DP battle issues soon, I'll probably just do my character spotlights in singles. And it might not be as fun because I'm a lot better in DP battle, and I do feel like singles is a little more boring, but it is what it is. My character spotlights are more about information than it is about gameplay. These videos I'm doing right now, this is a gameplay video, so I don't always have to have good gameplay videos for my spotlight videos, but I would love if I did. And that revenge death ball hits me. I could have sworn I was blocking, but whatever. I switch back in my SS2 Gohan, still rather healthy. You can see how the high-speed dragon dashing is not that fast. It's only like a little bit faster than regular dashing. If they made it a lot faster, that would be cool. But it is what it is. He hits me with a low sweep. He tries a charge smash attack. I hit him with the sidestep gut punch. Sidestepping now is so important to close range combat. Before, I rarely ever took advantage of sidestepping. Now it's like I have to, otherwise I'm just gonna get skill gapped. And I still think sidestepping is a rather annoying mechanic. It's very strong now, and sometimes it can be very funny how I remember I had a match yesterday where we just sidestepped each other like 5 to 7 times in a row, and it was very silly, just waiting for someone to attack because the iframes most times will dodge the attack. Sometimes you can make a mistake, but what a lot of people do is they sidestep, try to quickly react to the person doing something, and then attack. So it could easily become like a stalemate of just sidestepping. What I do a lot of times in close range combat is if I see that they're a sidestepper, I'll probably just disengage and try to re-engage another time and see if I could just open them up straight away. Because usually the sidestepping wars happens when you guys aren't engaging. So you're just waiting. So if you don't get your first engagement, it'll become if you don't get the engagement right away, it'll just become a sidestepping war. So if you hate it, just learn to disengage by maybe just dragon dashing backwards and then work towards re-engaging. Which could be annoying, but whatever. That's how you could stop sidestepping. Or maybe you could do a backstep, but you could still get caught doing a backstep. But you can see my characters are quite low health. Yeah, 60 seconds is up. So his baby came in with full health. I think I was waiting to see if he would do it. Once I saw he did it, I started doing it too. I think I mentioned Schizopyro as a viewer. So yeah, we practice a lot in my last 3 streams. We practiced a lot dealing with these exploits. and also optimizing the exploit. Maybe that's not a good thing, but it's ranked. It's going to be competitive play. We were practicing it with the assumption that everyone else is going to do it. And Schizo is doing it to me, so I'm going to try to do it back to him. So if all your characters survive at the 60-second mark, it's more about who chooses the more optimal switches. Schizo probably didn't do a very optimal switch there because he switched into his baby, which is a 7 DP character, and you're locked in for a long time. So what you want to do with this exploit is switch in all your low DP characters first, and then your last character you switch in should be your highest DP character. Okay, I win match 1. He takes the rematch, even though I out-exploited him. He messaged me after saying I ended his 10 win streak, so I'm sorry, Schizo. But you can see he's also doing the Vanishing Assault thing, right? So when people mash Vanishing Assault in the middle of your combo, it will cause your combo to drop. Which I guess could be good for me because they're spending all their ki for that, and ki management is pretty important now. But at the same time, it's annoying because engagements are so hard to come by. So when you lose your engagement through your combo dropping because your opponent is mashing Vanishing Assault, it could be very important. It could be very annoying. Oh, you saw how I did a step-in sway and I dodged an attack? That was sick. That's one of the nice things about the buff to the step-ins, is that happens more often, and that's very cool. I still think the iframes are a little too insane, but it is what it is. Let me know if you guys think the iframes are too insane. I feel like sidestepping before, or like just stepping before, was perfect, was the way it was. Just needed a fix to the body blocking the side steps. But you can see, I don't have a problem dealing with giants. I could imagine you guys are still having a problem dealing with giants, so I will release a guide on how to deal with giants. I tried to knock him back, but I think maybe we're by the out of bounds barrier, so he didn't get knocked back. I don't know. I feel like giants are just as strong as before. They're just as strong as before. The reason being is because giants charge ki very, very quickly. And their ki blasts are massive and they track really hard. So giants could now zone even harder, and all they have to do is sit back and wait for their skill points to gather and use Instant Spark, which most giant characters have Instant Spark. As you can see, he was trying to do that. That's exactly what he was trying to do. So you have to do your best to keep in close distance with giants, because you can no longer Z-Burst dash at them if you see them trying to use Instant Spark. And you can see this game. This is another like game-breaking thing. You'll notice that if you go back like 10 seconds, you'll notice his hit went through me, right? I'm sure it happens a lot more times. I'll try to point it out if it happens again. But a lot of his hits go through me during Vanish Wars. It like just completely misses me, and that probably messed him up a lot. So that's 3 things that's happening. His during Vanish Wars, his attack will go through me. The HP glitch at 60 seconds, and combos dropping due to Vanishing Assault. Oh, right there. His attack went through me. That could have been game-changing for him. I think I still would have won this match anyway. You can see I used High-Speed Dragon Dash to stop him from using Instant Spark. So High-Speed... Oh, his attack goes through me again! So Schizo is probably frustrated as hell. Luckily, I have a 7 DP character because High-Speed Dragon Dash, the attack missed because I expected it to be faster. So it could be a good tool to close distance, but I still think it's way too slow. It is not fast enough to close the distance. His attack goes through me again. That's 4 times. Oh, if I were Schizo, I'd be fuming right now. And I think... No, wait, 60 seconds is not up. But you can see how easy it is to disengage. Okay, he disengages to try and set up a transformation. Good idea by him. And I think disengaging could be a tactical tool, right? It's just very strong now. Like, I disengaged a lot of times before this update. It was just a little more difficult because they could catch you. But maybe that's a good thing because you could bait them with their Z-Burst dashing. But now disengaging is very easy. And it could be used tactically, and it's a part of the skill to be able to disengage. Before switching your characters was probably the most important mechanic. Now I think knowing when to disengage, knowing when to back away is probably the most important thing. Most important skill to have. Aside from just like the general resource management and all of that. I thought you could perception that. Which is stupid. Anything that's unblockable, you cannot perception. But I think he made a massive mistake transforming with his baby. The reason being is because baby was very, very low health. So he was locked in for 35 seconds after he transformed. He should have just switched there. Even though the health regen was nerfed, you should still switch. Because take whatever health regen you could get. Okay, he brings back in his Weelo. His Weelo is in red health. Since the win condition is based off of total health percentage, since he has a 3-character team, I downed 1 character. He could only potentially have 2/3 full health when the 60-second glitch comes on. So that's what, 66%? I don't think he stands a chance because I have a 5-character team. I lose that Vanish War because I'm trash. 60 seconds is probably coming up soon, so it sucks that I didn't finish his Weelo. And my low sweep just doesn't stagger him. That was crazy. He has like ultra armor, I guess. He tries to use his ultimate on me. He vanishes my dash attack. And if you're a giant player, you should practice vanishing dash attacks. Because like I said, dash attacks are probably the easiest way to stagger through super armor. So if you're a giant player and you're really good at vanishing dash attacks, you'll probably be golden against low DP characters. And yeah, 60 seconds is up. He brings in his Weelo. His Weelo is full health despite his attack goes through me again. Maybe that's a Dr. Weelo glitch. I'm not sure. Or like a glitch with giants. But it happens with regular characters as well. When I was streaming yesterday, it happened a lot. I think even in my previous video, I talk about it. But you can see how high-speed dragon dashing is not that quick. I do think the speed varies depending on your character archetype. Spopovich being so jacked and stacked, I think that's why he's not that fast during high-speed dragon dash. Which is fair, you know. There's a reason why there's a speed archetype. I try to do as much damage as I can, so I use a Masenko. I win the timeout. I would have won anyway because I downed one of his characters. But yeah, a general tip for you guys is that using your supers is far more important now. Way more important. You guys know I barely ever used my supers before the update, but now whenever I have enough ki and I hit them with a hard knockdown, I use it every single time. So that indirectly buffs any character with a 2 key bar super. But if you hit them with a hard knockdown and you guys are pretty high up in the sky and it takes them a while to hit the ground, you probably have enough time to charge up to 3 key bars and use one of your supers if you're using a character that takes a 3 key bar super. Yeah, I'm really not doing a good job of sidestepping. My excuse is that this was my first game of the day, so yeah. And also, sidestepping is still not in my muscle memory. So I'm still getting used to optimizing my sidesteps. Last night when I was streaming, my sidesteps were on point. But a general tip for sidestepping is I don't recommend you just do one, right? You should only do one if you are able to react to what they're doing and you know you're going to open them up. But if you just do one, you're probably going to get caught by their own sidestep. The person who sidesteps last is probably going to win the sidestepping war. So you don't want to be... Generally, you don't want to be the aggressor during sidesteps. You want to try to catch them when they're pressing a button. And revenge countering is pretty useless. People are like, oh, perceptioning a revenge counter was not useful before. It was useful because you could continue knocking them back and you gain a full key bar for it. So I don't know why people were saying it was useless. It was useful. but now it's even stronger because it only costs 1 skill point to gain a key bar and knock them back. He misses his Destructo Disc. I hit him with the grab. I had a free charged smash attack at my disposal. Well, not free, but like a quick charge smash attack, which that's going to be a part of the combo system now. And yeah, I take advantage of it, and I gotta learn to use it more often. I never really used it before. But yeah, there is a little more combo variety, and I like that. Yep, and you can see I just hold perception with my power characters. I messed that up. He saw me doing that. I saw him trying to go for the grab and I tried to dash away. I should have just went for a grab myself to clash with him. And yeah, here come... Oh wait, it's not the health glitch just yet. My Gohan was just very healthy. We have Z-Burst dashing. You can see how strong Z-Burst dashing is against Giants. When it costed 1 key bar, that's all I would do to counter Giants, just constantly Z-Burst dash at them. His attack goes through me again. I use a Wild Sense. I disengage and I work towards a switch. You can see how easy it is to disengage, and that's probably one of the most important skills to have now, is knowing when to disengage and knowing how to disengage. And you can see how much damage his Dr. Wheelo is doing to my Zarbon. Like, my Zarbon just came in and he just basically dealt about 14k damage to me. So Giants do really, really well against low DP characters, and if you're using low DP characters, you have to practice how to go through characters with super armor, because Broly is the same way. I use Z-Burst dashing. You can see how strong Z-Burst dashing is against Giants. And you can see how my combo is like stuttering and dropping because he's mashing Vanishing Assault and it's causing my combo to drop. But I guess it's all fair because a lot of his attacks are going through me. And yeah. I use a Revenge Counter. Revenge Countering is still very, very good against Giants. It always was, because Giants don't have a perception move. So if you're using like a high DP character, for example, and you want to keep in the engagement, you don't want to get knocked back, use a Revenge Counter to keep in the engagement. I did a bad choice there. I knew he was going to use Instant Spark, so I tried the High-Speed Dragon Dash at him to stop him from using it, but I was a little too far. High-Speed Dragon Dashing is not quick enough to stop them from going Instant Spark from that distance. So what I should have done there is just let him go Instant Spark. There's no way I'm going to stop him. Charge my ki up and just be ready to stall him out. The thing with stalling Wheelo out is that it's rather difficult to stall him out, because that one dash super he has, if he's close enough, it's probably going to hit you no matter what. You're gonna have to vanish that. Another good thing that they changed is that charge ki blasts will stagger people with super armor, so it's a little easier to zone them out. Previously, it was like no type of ki blasts would stagger them. Very few ki blasts would stagger characters with super armor. I think Trunks and MUI Goku was probably the only exceptions with their unique ki blasts. I think there are a few other ki blasts that would also go through super armor previously, but now every charged ki blast will go through super armor. And you could probably turtle out, you could probably stall out Broly players like that. Just back away, charge ki blast, back away, charge ki blast. Yep, here comes the 60-second health glitch. He is not engaging with me, he just wants to get to 100% health. Since I have a 5-character team and he only has a 3-character team, every hit I do is a more significant percentage of his total health than it is for me. So I have to engage. His attack goes through me. I disengage and switch my character, or work towards a switch. Yep, I bring in Spopovich, he can switch in 10 seconds. His baby Vegeta is 7 DP. It'll take him 35 seconds to be able to switch. He needs to engage with me to stop me from switching. I look at my health. I should have chose Zarbon there and then went to Gohan. I don't know why I'm engaging with him. This is bad. I get the clutch vanish. If that hit me, I don't know if I would have won. I don't know why I keep engaging. But like I said, every hit I do is a more significant percentage to him than it is to me. He could switch soon, but even if he switches, whatever damage I did to his baby Vegeta is permanent. And I win the timeout. I think I would have won anyway without the health glitching, but once he did it, I'm doing it too. But anyway, GG to Schizopyro. These games are pretty stressful and not that fun and pretty dumb. And yeah, I just go to main menu because I don't plan on playing another set of games after how frustrating and stressful that was. Anyway, if you liked the video, like and subscribe. Have a good night, you guys.